Disclaimer: this information is not intended to be medical advice or replace what your doctor tells you. Use your common sense. Do whatever is suitable for you based off your body and based off your current level of consciousness. Do not push yourself. Let this be nothing more than an inspiration for you. The views expressed are based off personal experience and do not represent YouTube or any of its affiliates. Welcome to Knox Box, the box without limits, where we give you a 360 perspective and bring everything full circle. The perfect balance of the physical and the spiritual. So this little clip is primarily about my detox and skin journey and just, everything that I've been planning and just my thought process behind it. So hope it gives you some inspiration to get those parasites out of you. Anyway, and I don't think it was appropriate for me to put Storytime Part 1 on this platform, so I just left like a little snippet in the beginning of this just so you could use your imagination, because I went live on Facebook when I talked about this whole thing.
I just said no thank you. I just said no thank you and got in the car. Like, man, what the hell? Can't even go to the river and meditate. Somebody he over here stalking me just to ask to perform fellatio. So yeah, that's story time number 1. Oh yeah, take a good look at my skin too, all the blemishes and everything, because I just finished my detox. Well, for now, I'm about to start. I just took like a week break. But yeah, I did 4 days of no food, no water, and I could have did longer, but I wanted to do a test run. Like, I'm not about to, push myself over the edge. So I did a little test run. It was quite transformative. However, some parasites had came out just from doing no food, no water, right? But I didn't get the real results until I did all juices for like 2 weeks. So I did all soups and just green juice, orange juice, like carrot juice and stuff like that. So my body hasn't fully acclimated. Like, it's still parasites. Like, people think they clean. You do not know how clean you are until you go without food and water. Because, alright, so after 3 days, your body goes into autophagy, right? And this is the process of any cancer cells, parasites, just anything bad in your body, it starts eating upon itself, right? So people have been able to eradicate by doing this. Believe it or not, like, that's the way. If you ever get cancer, a fast is the fastest way. That they call it a fast for a reason, because it is a is a freaking like fast way to manifest something, to get rid of something. Fasting and praying, like it puts the sense of urgency in your body, in the soliloquy. But anyway, so I didn't really get the results. I didn't get crazy results until after I did the all juice and the soups, and I only had maybe like 2 or 3 soups. The rest of the time it was just juice. And keep in mind, it's no meat, so it's just like butternut. No, I had carrot ginger soup. That was really about it, bro. But so the benefit of the juices is that you're depriving these parasitic, demonic, archonic, metatronic entities that are within your body. I consider these the minions of the demonic forces. If you ever look at a parasite under a microscope, Like it got it got like hella teeth, freaking crazy, scary face.
Yeah, so I'm going to sit this right here gently. Do you want that in your body or not? There's different modalities to get rid of them.
Like they literally can drain your life force. They are the reason why you're behind be up 12 o'clock at night, freaking midnight snacking, over there craving sugar, craving sweet, and be them freaking parasites that be hungry. It don't be you that be hungry, right? And then you got the toxoplasma in your brain that actually infiltrates your thoughts. So yeah, it is integral for everyone to at least see. I did parasite cleanser. That's the crazy part about it. I did parasite cleanser like 3 months. Well, that was like, I think wormwood mixed with burdock root, but they were like tiny little jars like this. They were tinctures. I didn't really get the results that fasting gave me. But yeah, anyway, so I highly suggest that at least twice a year you do a parasite cleanse, or try to at least fast for 3 days. It builds your willpower. It will regenerate. It will help clean out your cells so your cells can work efficiently. Cause my skin right now is pooping. This is why I have a breakout. From all the juicing and stuff, my skin is releasing like all of these negative dis-ease, as Yankee Awaken would say. It's nothing more than your body doing what it needs to do. He was even breaking down mucus, like even mucus isn't bad all the time. Like, this is the analogy he gave, right? So let's think of, alright, let's say me for example, right? You don't know me, right? But every time something bad happens, I just happen to be there. Every time somebody get robbed, every time somebody, just every time something bad happens, I just happen to be there, right? So that's the analogy he gave for mucus. But in reality, it's there all the time because it's playing cleanup. Like, it has all these different like dust, like particles and everything that it's carrying. So it's expelling mucus to help rid your body of whatever it whatever is causing the disturbance. So yeah, that's why my skin is doing what it do. I give it a good, maybe hopefully 6 months. Device overheating. Oh dang. So my phone overheat. Too much energy. But yeah. So like I said, I just finished the cleanse. I'm gonna restart my detoxing the week of summer solstice. So I pretty much just took a little break to get some fiber back in my body and everything. And I've been actually researching numerous herbs, just some of the best things to put in your body for like 2 years. And I procrastinated because I was still eating meat. And I didn't really see the benefit in fully, implementing everything until this is why I went through the detox before I started these multivitamins. I got the stuff right here in the car. I just took it. Like multivitamins, minerals, sea moss powder, just all types of stuff. It's a few products like a food grade hydrogen peroxide, 35% I used to take. It's a few things I would actually take on and off to make sure that it wasn't a placebo effect. To make sure I just wasn't psyching myself out. I would just I'll take something for like 3 months, see if I could feel any difference. And then I didn't want certain things interacting and canceling out the other. So long story short, over the last 2 years, I have not been consistent when it comes to taking care of myself and putting these things in my body. But now that I changed my diet, now that I have detoxed my vessel, I've done the research, I know what works, I know what doesn't work. So now I am beginning to put all of these things back in my body. What's up, Juliet? But yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm doing now. So this is, like I said, I'm not, like, my face is clear. Like, my eyes, I got all these freaking dark spots in my eyes. Part of that came from the stroke, and also right here on my nose. I almost died. Skateboard accident. Shook my brain, gave me memory loss, a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, some of like the dark spots in my eyes came from the stroke and came from that, in combination with my genetics, because my grandma Knox had the same kind of spots in her eyes, and she ain't never smoked or smoke weed or anything like that, or do anything like that. It was just part of the genetics. So yeah, so I guess we really gonna see how much this stuff is gonna work, because I'm gonna transform over the next year, look a lot more healthier. But in the meantime, I am embracing all of my flaws, because this is nothing more than my avatar, and I am multidimensional, separational. So yeah. But now I understand the importance of taking care of my avatar and not being so caught up in expanding my consciousness. As I said in that post, from that quote from Brother Yosef, you cannot be so spiritually high that you are no earthly good. So I had to take my head out the clouds, you know. It's just part of the journey, but I made a lot of progress in my head in them clouds. Like, I made a lot of progress. I pulled down other aspects of myself from different dimensions, and is bringing out new personality traits. So yeah. All right. So that I already gave story time number 1, right? So here goes story time number 2. Y'all not gonna believe this. This is a lesson for you to always trust your intuition. Always go with your visceral feelings that you get within your gut, you know, like within your heart chakra and all of that.
This is a part 2 teaser.
Because someone almost died because I changed my mind or something. Crazy, yo. Alright, so story time. Okay, so